How do you do? Sorry about that. I was just getting a soda. It's been hot as shit today. Oh, God. Dude, it's been hot as shit all day. I have literally been in the heat the whole day. It sucks. Like, even my AC at full blast isn't helping, and I'm like, ooh, boy. It's a whole lot of suck. I'm just gonna say that. Just a whole lot of suck. Take that off. There we go. But yeah, there's Metal Gear tonight. JP's not here because he's too tired, so this is gonna be a solo stream for the night. It's gonna feel a bit nostalgic though, because if I remember multiple times saying that this is one of my first Let's Plays on the channel. Although I gotta be careful, because I remember I got dinged on on the channel one time, because apparently there was licensed music in the credits, so I gotta be careful, because Kojima's just like that. Anyways, let's give this a go. New game. I like MGS3. Playing the MGS series for the first time. I like MGS1, MGS2, MGS3. Well, I mean, it's obvious. Normal, hard, extreme, European extreme. Hell no. I'm not a stealth game player. I just suck. I think y'all know my gameplay style by now. The moment I get caught, it's just YOLO it. But yeah, let's just do this.
After the end of World War II, the world was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
The intro is iconic. Yep, that's pretty. Yep, Pearl. That's pretty much it. Fuck it, we ball. That's it.
Approaching Soviet airspace.
That's literally me as a stealth player. The moment I get caught, it's just immediately fuck it, we ball. Then we just go for it.
All right, you ready to go?
Drop zone still showing a high pressure mass. Cav okay.
Good. We've got high visibility.
God, I wonder how this game's gonna run on the PS5. Cause it's being done. The remaster is being done in combination with Konami and the guys that did the remaster for Oblivion. I'm pretty sure.
Cigar. Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector. Put on your mask. Does this panty waste know what he's doing?
Approaching release point.
10 minutes to drop off.
Hey, are you deaf?
He said put out the cigar and put on your mask.
Oh man, this is so weird coming back to this. The fact Kojima was like, yeah, let's port this shit to the 3DS. Yeah, a game as good looking as this.
Depressurization complete.
Checking oxygen supply.
6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch.
What's funny is that if you get this version of the game, the Master Collection, it comes with the script of the game. So you can get an idea exactly how attention to detail Kojima is.
External temperature minus 46
And I read
degrees
some of it,
Celsius.
and the moment I
2
first
minutes
read
to
that
drop
first
off.
prompt, I
Stand up.
immediately knew that, yeah, this man knew his shit.
You'll be falling at 130 miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill.
Yeah.
1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear.
Activate bailout bottle.
This is one for the history books. The world's first Halo jump.
10 seconds to drop off. Stand by. Status okay. All green.
Prepare for drop-off. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread your wings.
And fly. God be with you.
God, Snake is so cool. Directed by Hideo Kojima. It's still nice to know that Konami and
Jack, I've got
Kojima
some
are on
important
speaking
news.
terms now.
The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the virtuous mission.
Virtual mission.
No, the virtuous mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll be officially organized into a unit.
Virtuous mission. Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
You know, don't get cocky. This isn't a training op.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Well, about 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles. His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB-754 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Sokolov. Isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same. On April the 12th, 1961, the Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight in history.
The Earth was blue, but there was no God.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin to orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket. After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development to become the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story. So why do you want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid.
Ah, the
It was a
Heisenberg
crisis of
situation.
conscience.
And for that, he
No,
left
not
his country
Heisenberg,
and his family behind and went over the fence.
Fuck, what was
Not
that
exactly.
movie?
One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the West.
The movie about the dude that made the atomic bomb.
Succeeded in
Something like
sneaking
that.
Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly afterwards.
All right, the
one
Berlin
who conducted
Wall
the
is still a
operation.
thing.
The security on the eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole ordeal had left him exhausted, and we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th, 1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba. The president demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments from reaching Cuba. But the Soviets didn't back down, instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert. Soviet transport ships carrying missiles continued on course towards Cuba. US and Soviet forces went on alert for an all-out nuclear war. Frantic negotiations were conducted through the UN's Emergency Security Council and unofficial channels to end the hair-trigger standoff. Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba, and so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust. But in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out, we had to make a deal.
You mean the one where the US agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey?
No. The Jupiter IRBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete, and we were going to get rid of them anyway. They had no strategic value whatsoever to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse, a cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov. They wanted us to return Sokolov.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
At the time, we had no idea. We were running out of time. It was either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice. President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand. The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital, handing him over to agents on the eastern side. Sokolov kept on screaming, "Save me," until he disappeared from my sight. Then a month ago, we received some new information from one of our moles.
About Sokolov?
Yes. He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the weapon in question under KGB supervision. What's more, it's on the verge of completion.
So what kind of weapon is it? Something to do with space rockets?
No, missiles.
Same technology.
I guess you're right. We don't know the details, but it appears to be a new kind of nuclear device. For half a year now, the Soviets have been conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
Something to do with the weapon, I assume.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is Sokolov still in the facility?
No, according to our intelligence, he's in Selinoyarsk, a place in the mountains about 3 miles to the west that's known as the Virgin Cliffs.
The Virgin Cliffs. Nice name for a virtuous mission.
They moved him there just recently.
Why?
Apparently, they're conducting a field test of the weapon, but it's our best chance to get him back. This mission would never have been possible if he was still in the research facility. This is our last chance. Sokolov must have known that too when he contacted us.
Imagine you're a Japanese player or a Japanese fan of Metal Gear, and then this was your first exposure to American history, along with like world history as well. You think some dumb fans agreed, like actually believed it? Like that's how it went down because of Sokolov? Like obviously Kojima does his research. He obviously does. Man is a hardcore Westophile. But
Listen up, Jack.
yeah, it's
Our
obvious
mission
just the
is to
flubs of it
infiltrate
to make the story
Selinoyarsk
work.
in the Soviet
After all, it's Metal
mountains,
Gear we're
ensure
talking
the
about.
safety of Sokolov and bring him back to the west.
Oh, that's so cool.
If we don't get Sokolov back before that weapon is complete, we'll be facing a major crisis. The clock is ticking. Once we've confirmed the rescue of Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point. A recovery balloon will be dropped at that point. Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes. Once it's complete, the gunship's arm will latch onto the balloon and pull it up.
The Fulton surface-to-air recovery system. I'm familiar with the theory.
Take it easy. It's been combat-proven.
Do you think Sokolov is up to it?
The shock will be less than during a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning on going over the border in a single combat talon?
Yeah, that's probably it.
She's equipped with 2 6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons, as well as 2 40mm machine guns.
Sounds like she could hold her own against a battalion of tanks.
Even with the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit. If all goes well, it shouldn't take more than a few hours.
Home in time for dinner.
But if anything goes wrong,
You'll be eating dinner, breakfast.
and all the rest of your meals in the jungle.
God, I forget how, like, I keep forgetting just how much of a film buff Kojima is. Like I forget every single time. Like I haven't played any of his games. I forget just how much he is for cinema. That there's so many techniques he uses from film in games that like. I think we already. This is a convo I had before. Is that a lot of games in America specifically focus on being movies first, games second. Kojima managed to crack the code on somehow being able to make a game feel like a movie, but not make it feel like but not make it feel like an actual movie. If you get what I mean. Like basically he knows how to translate films to games properly. And it is amazing what he can do. He somehow gets it right most of the time, and I'm amazed how no other developers try to use these techniques. Then again, it's Kojima. Because the dude is, like, no other developer is as much of a film buff as the man. Like, he watches every film under the sun. Even the ones that suck.
Do you copy? You're already in enemy territory, and somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other. Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on. You're not to mention your real name.
Snake?
What, you don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
You've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training.
I'm glad to hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order one in a restaurant, but...
Be careful, you might not have a choice.
What about you, Major? What should I call you?
Let's see. I'll be Tom. Call me Major Tom. This will be a sneaking mission. You must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear? This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's speciality. In other words, weapons and equipment are procured on site. That goes for food as well. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Great. Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes. I suppose calling me Snake was your idea of a joke,
I think
too.
that was MGS2,
No,
I don't remember.
There's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha. Getting back to the subject, how exactly am I supposed to feed myself?
You've been issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for food. You'll also find some medical supplies in your backpack.
Yeah, about the backpack. I lost it in a tree on the way down.
I see. Well, you'd better go back and get it then. You know where it is?
No problem. I can see it from here. It's stuck on a branch.
To climb a tree, stand in front of a tree that's covered in ivy and press the action button. I'll be monitoring your progress over the radio. We can't risk violating Soviet airspace.
God, I can't wait for MGS Volume 2.
My frequency is 140.85. I'll give you a call if I need to talk to you. If you need to talk to me, use the send function. Okay, Snake, go get your backpack.
I fully believe the reason Volume 2 is taking forever is solely because of MGS4. That's the only reason I think it's taking forever to come out. Because MGS4 is such a weird game in general. Not only that, I'm really hoping they're adding Rising to the list, which... Oh, where's I? Was I? Oh. Yeah, Kojima's a film buff, man. Like, it's not even funny. Like, it makes me upset so many games don't try to copy... Or not even copy, just use his techniques for how to make a game like this. Because the reason he does so well... the reason he does it so well is because, well, he manages to still make it a fun game. That's what makes his game so good. He manages to make you feel like you're playing a movie. Whereas most devs are like, they only looked at the movie aspect and copied that. Which is a shame.
I see you've retrieved your backpack, Snake. To equip a weapon, it's necessary to take it out of your backpack. In the survival viewer, choose Weapon from the backpack. Your available weapons will be displayed in a window in the upper left. From that list, choose the weapon you want to equip and press the Enter button. For other equipped items, just do the same thing from item.
Got it. Use the survival viewer backpack.
Yep, that's right. Survival is fundamental to this mission. After you've been out in the field for a while, your stamina will start to drop. If your stamina gets too low, it'll affect your performance. You won't be able to shoot accurately, for example, and your wounds won't heal as smoothly. Keep an eye on your stamina so you don't run out. To recover lost stamina, you can hunt for local flora and fauna. You can use either your tranquilizer gun or your knife to hunt.
My only weapon is a Mark 22 Hush Puppy tranquilizer gun?
That's right. It's been fitted with its own suppressor. However, the suppressor will deteriorate every time you fire. Once its durability reaches 0, the noise suppression effect will be gone. So don't get too trigger happy with it. The suppressor's durability is shown in the icon. Any weapons and equipment beyond what you're carrying now, you'll have to find as you go.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment? Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
Solo covert actions are standard Fox operating procedure. You can't leave any traces of your presence. No weapons, equipment, footprints, sweat, or bodily waste. The same goes for bullets and cartridges, too. Your presence in enemy territory is already a violation of international conventions of warfare. There aren't supposed to be any American soldiers in Russia. It could spark an international incident. You can't let anyone see you. You can't let the enemy know you're there. This is a stealth mission. You're a ghost, Snake, in every sense of the word.
Which is
There'll
why
be no rescue if you're captured. The military and US government will deny any involvement in the affair.
Then I'll just have to take care of myself, huh?
I'm afraid so. You've been given a fake death pill for that purpose. SIS guidelines stipulate that soldiers on covert ops like this one be issued a potassium cyanide capsule. Tape it to your body so you can take it when you need to.
How generous of you.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy. It'll send you into a state of false death for a short time.
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead. So, how do I come back to life?
Just take the revival pill.
You mean that thing they put in my tooth before the mission?
That's the one. But be careful. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to bring you back. Remember that.
I'll keep it in mind. You said this was a solo mission, right?
Right.
I guess that means I can't count on any reinforcements.
Correct. The mission rests entirely in your hands.
A real one-man army.
Relax. There's a support team ready to back you up over the radio.
Who?
I'll introduce them to you. This time, survival is of utmost importance. The first member of the support team will be in charge of monitoring your physical condition, acting as a medic, so to speak, as well as recording your mission data. She's a member of Fox as well, and she's here on the gunship with me.
She?
Hello, Snake. I'm paramedic. Nice to meet you.
Paramedic.
As in a medic who comes in by parachute.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
My name, huh? It's John Doe.
And they call you Jack for short. You're a regular Captain Nemo.
A name means nothing on the battlefield. After a week, no one has a name. What's your name?
Jane Doe.
Very funny.
I wasn't joking, but I'll tell you my name only if you manage to make it back alive. My frequency is 145.73.
She's also in charge of recording your mission data. Whenever you want to save, send a message over the reserved save frequency, 140.96.
So saving lets me record my mission data.
That's right. It also records the state of your health.
Good to know.
There's one more person I want to introduce you to, Snake.
Huh?
Speaking of snakes, you remember the boss, don't you? A legendary soldier and your mentor. Actually, it was the boss that got the DCI's authorization in the first place. She's going to be serving as Fox's mission advisor.
Boss is?
She also helped me plan this mission. She and I were at SAS together.
Jack, is that you? How many years has it been?
Boss?
knowing
That's
the
right.
context.
It's me.
Oh.
Talk to me. Let me hear your voice.
It's been 5 years, 72 days, and 18 hours.
You've lost weight.
You can tell just by the sound of my voice.
Of course I can. I know all about you.
Really? Well, I don't know anything about you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Why'd you disappear on me all of a sudden?
I was on a top-secret mission. You didn't need me anymore.
But there were still so many things I wanted you to teach me.
No, I taught you everything you needed to know about fighting techniques. I taught you all I could. The rest you needed to learn on your own.
Techniques, sure. But what about how to think like a soldier?
How to think like a soldier? I can't teach you that. A soldier needs to be strong in spirit, body, and technique. And the only thing you can learn from someone else is technique. In fact, technique doesn't even matter. What's most important is spirit. Spirit and body are like two sides of a single coin. They're the same thing. I can't teach you how to think. You'll just have to figure it out for yourself. Listen to me, Jack. Just because soldiers are on the same side right now doesn't mean they always will be. Having personal feelings about your comrades is one of the worst sins you can commit. Politics determine who you face on the battlefield. And politics are a living thing. They change along with the times. Yesterday's good might be tomorrow's evil.
Is that why you abandoned me?
No, it had nothing to do with you. I already told you, Jack. I was on a top-secret mission. A soldier has to follow whatever orders he's given. It's not his place to question why. But you're looking for a reason to fight. You are a natural-born fighter, but you're not quite a soldier. A soldier is a political tool, nothing more. That's doubly true if he's a career soldier. Right and wrong have no place in his mission. He has no enemies and no friends. Only the mission. You follow the orders you're given. That's what being a soldier is.
I do whatever I have to get the job done. I don't think about politics.
That's not the same thing. Sooner or later, your conscience is going to bother you. In the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier or just another man with a gun. There's a saying in the Orient, loyalty to the end. Do you know what it means?
Being patriotic.
It means devoting yourself to your country.
I follow the president and the top brass. I'm ready to die for them if necessary.
The president and the top brass won't be there forever. Once their terms are up, others will take their place.
I follow the will of the leader, no matter who's in charge.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
Then who does?
The times. People's values change over time, and so do the leaders of a country. So there's no such thing as an enemy in absolute terms. The enemies we fight are only enemies in relative terms, constantly changing with the times. As long as we have loyalty to the end, there's no point in believing in anything, even in those we love.
And that's the way a soldier's supposed to think?
The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission, Jack.
All right, but do me a favor.
What is it?
Call me Snake.
Snake. Oh, right. Your codename is Snake. It suits you well.
That's right. The legendary unit that the boss put together during World War II was a snake. The Cobra unit, a group of heroes that brought the war to an end and saved the world. As long as you've got a legendary hero backing you up, you'll be fine. Isn't that right, Snake?
Yeah, I can't think of anyone else I'd rather have with me. Oh, and one more thing, boss.
Yes?
It's good to hear your voice again.
Same here. After all, who knows if either of us will make it out alive? Snake, you are always best at urban warfare and infiltrating buildings. But this is the jungle. Survival is going to be key. Those CQC techniques I taught you are sure to come in handy.
CQC? Close quarters combat, huh? I've been in the Green Berets for the past few years. I'm probably pretty rusty.
Not to worry. I'll be here to help you remember. After all, this is your first actual survival mission. I'll be supporting you over the radio.
Where are you, boss? Next to the Major?
The boss is communicating with us by radio from aboard a Permit-class submarine in the Arctic Ocean.
My frequency is 141.80. Call me if you need my advice on battle techniques.
Gotcha.
Your mission is to retrieve Dr. Sokolov. Dr. Sokolov is being held in an abandoned factory located to the north of your current position. Avoid heavy combat and don't let anyone see you. Don't forget that this is a stealth mission.
Snake, try to remember
Some of the basics of CQC. Oh man, that's an iconic line.
Commencing virtuous mission now.
God, I feel. Oh, it's already been 40 minutes or 30 technically. There was 30 minutes. Oh, oh god, this is gonna take a while. This was 30 minutes of cutscenes mostly. I walked for less than one. Oh man, it feels so weird to be playing this again. Let's see, remember everything. Okay. Because I know with the remake. Oh, this is how you slow walk. You can't. And unlike the 3DS. Oh yeah, you gotta manually aim it. Ah, RE1 controls. Got it. That's a lot of gators. Nope. Ow! I remember looking at interviews or like an old like convention footage, and apparently David Hayter, when he was doing like voice for Metal Gear, I think for Peace Walker specifically, they had to essentially he had to use his MGS4 version Snake voice, which is Old Snake, and apparently the Old Snake voice just kills his throat every single time because he has to make it so scratchy, it's not even funny considering how much dialogue there is in these games. I'm still shocked his throat is not destroyed. And most modern stuff I hear him in, I still hear him do like the Snake voice. Like he did the Snake voice in
Major,
Bloodstained.
I've spotted 2 enemy soldiers.
And he's also did the snake voice in Yakuza.
AK-47s and grenades.
The
fact that we've been trying to get a Metal Gear movie for
Snake,
years.
Your presence in Soviet territory is already a violation of international law. We can't let the Kremlin find out that the CIA and the American government are involved. Contact with the enemy is strictly prohibited. Don't engage them in battle either. This is a stealth mission. Got that?
The Major is right. The point of this mission is to sneak through the jungle without being seen. The success of the mission depends on how well you use your camouflage. Change your camouflage by selecting Camouflage from the Survival Viewer. The Uniform option lets you pick your uniform, while the Face option lets you change your face paint. Choosing camouflage that blends in with your surroundings will help you conceal yourself more effectively. Also, don't forget that anything that moves will stand out in the jungle. If you just stand up and run around like an idiot, you're bound to be spotted. But if you crawl instead, you should be able to sneak by without being noticed. You can see how effective your camouflage is by looking at the Camo Index. The Camo Index shows how well your current camouflage blends in with the surrounding area. The higher the value, the harder you are to spot, and vice versa. The key is to make yourself one with nature. Keep that in mind as you go along, okay?
Because here's the thing, we've been trying to get a Metal Gear movie made for years, but because of the way this series works, but because Metal Gear is just such a weird series to adapt, it's just... I'm not gonna say it's impossible, because it's not. After all, Kojima's literally basing it all on, you know, films. Hold on, destroy that. There we go. Can't call us buddies. But yeah, like, oh man, it feels so weird to be playing this again. Like, the atmosphere is amazing, the story is god tier. Oh man, I wanted to stream this with JP because he never played Metal Gear before. I wanted to show it off to him because I remember in the Darksiders video I teased him about it. Oh, there's another dude.
Huh? Who was that?
Nope. You have a radio on him? Nope. He has a radio on him. Okay, I got rid of them. Oh, shit. Nope. You have a radio on you? No, you don't. Oh, man. Playing the remake and then playing this is gonna... Going from this to the remake is gonna be so weird. Because, I'm so used to the way this game looks, along with the fact my only... Before I got the collection, the only way I played this game was through the 3DS. And that was the only way I could play it because I didn't have the Master Collection. Or at least I did. That's how I sold my 360. That's a memeable face. Oh man, it feels so good to play this again. I'm really hoping the remake does well. I mean, it should. It's a mostly a shot-for-shot remake of the game, just with better controls.
Huh? I hear something.
Oh man, I'm really hoping the remake's good. Oh yeah, I forgot the 3DS also had this weird gimmick where if I remember correctly, is that it's a super weird gimmick and I hated it. It's super dumb. But essentially the gimmick is that the 3DS used the gyro stuff for this game. And not gonna lie, I hated it. It's dumb. Also, the backpack. Not gonna lie, the backpack I feel like was a weird thing. Because I don't know, the backpack was just a weird idea in general. Like it was just switching items with extra steps. So I do not know why they added the backpack. Like, I guess because of the stamina system they added, but that's all I got. Like, I don't know why they'd wanna, you know, it's just weird. Like, I don't know why the backpack is a thing. Maybe it's some weird hidden mechanic I didn't realize. I don't know. Oh, I triggered the thing. Oh, shit. This section. I remember this.
Major, I've reached the abandoned factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held. This place is a dump. I can't see Sokolov from here. The security is pretty tight. There are sentries posted around the perimeter. I wonder how many are inside.
Your objective, Sokolov, is inside the factory. They should be holding him in a room in the northeast section.
Northeast section. Got it.
Be careful. Your mission is to bring Sokolov back alive. He must not be exposed to any kind of danger. Do not approach Sokolov while in the alert phase.
Right.
Oh, and one more thing, Snake.
You mean there's more?
No, it's just that when you get to Sokolov, I want you to tell him something from me.
And that is?
Sorry for being so late.
Is that all?
Yes.
Understood. Beginning my approach to the target.
Oh man, I'm really hoping the remake is good. Well, I mean, obviously it might be. It's very obvious it will. I'm saying like, I don't know. I can't really say much because, well, like I said, it's probably a shot-for-shot remake most of the time, just improved controls. That's what I'm assuming. There's a snake right there. See, does homeboy here have a... Nope. No camera. Or no... Let's see. M37 shotgun. Ah. Neat. Only really used a shotgun if I went guns blazing. Sorry if I'm not talking a lot, I'm just... Oh, shit. Yes, you are, buddy. Yes, you are. Just ignore that. You're just seeing things, buddy. Don't you worry.
What the...
You're just seeing things, buddy. Don't worry. You're just seeing things. You're on your dementia pills.
I'm just seeing things.
There we go. Go to sleep, buddy. Just go to sleep. Just go to sleep. Hey, your girl. Welcome.
What's wrong?
There we go. Any more dudes I need to worry about? Oh boy, I'm trying to stay quiet. These dudes don't have a radio, so that's good. Sokolov?
You must be Sokolov.
Are you one of Volgin's men? You'll never get it from me.
Wait, is that Pete the cat?
I'm a CIA agent. I've come to escort you back to the other side of the Iron Curtain.
Your CIA?
Yeah. I was sent by Major Zero, the man who got you out 2 years ago.
Zero?
I have a message from him.
What is it?
He said to tell you sorry for being so late.
Did he now?
What does it mean?
It means he's a man of his word.
It's Pete the cat.
But we've got no time for this. You have to get me out of here before they arrive.
Who's they?
Colonel Volgin of Gru. You in the West know him as Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? Never heard of him.
He's a member of the Army's extremist faction, a man who seeks to seize control of the motherland. Ever since the Cuban Missile Crisis 2 years ago, Khrushchev has been pursuing a policy of peaceful coexistence with the West. Despite resistance and criticism from hawks in the army and the provincial authorities, Khrushchev has managed to suppress the opposition so far. But the failure of his agricultural policies has put him in a precarious position. And on top of that, the tragedy last November.
President Kennedy's assassination.
Precisely. In a sense, Khrushchev has lost his biggest partner, and his power base is rapidly crumbling away. A certain group is plotting to use this opportunity to seize power by rallying the anti-government forces, overthrowing Khrushchev, and installing Brezhnev and Kosygin in his place. The mastermind behind this plot is Colonel Volgin of the GRU. He has control over another secret weapons research facility much like this one, OKB-812, known as the Granin Design Bureau, and is using it to further his plans. But that is not enough to satisfy him. Now he's plotting to seize the secret weapon I have been developing here and use it as leverage in his bid for power. The intelligence says that they are going to make their move during the test.
Then, the soldiers outside.
Exactly. They wouldn't need that many men just to keep me inside. Their orders were to prevent Colonel Volgin from capturing me. Even if it meant killing me in the process, or so it would seem. Volgin will come. I'm sure of it. You must get me out of here before then.
Leave it to me.
By the way, your Russian is superb. Where did you learn to speak it?
We're speaking
From my
Russian?
mentor.
Okay.
Is that so? America is truly a frightening country.
Having second thoughts?
No. I have no love for this place. Let's go.
Major, this is Snake. Sokolov is safe with me. He's doing fine. No
Also-
injuries.
Also,
Good
my
work,
tummy
Snake.
hurt.
Now hurry up and get Sokolov to the recovery point. We'll rendezvous with you there.
Roger.
What about the sentries?
I managed to get past them.
I see.
What about the boss?
We lost contact with the boss some time ago.
What happened?
It's probably just a weak signal. Just hurry and get Sokolov out of there.
Why is it lagging so bad? Jesus Christ. Oh, shit. The hell was that?
Freeze!
Shit. Well, that ain't good. That ain't good at all.
So this is the legendary boss.
Yes, the man that would literally go gay for this man.
We meet at last.
Ocelot! Hey, buddy!
You're from the Ocelot unit of Spetsnaz. What's a GRU soldier doing here?
Soldier?
He's the Ocelot commander.
That's Major Ocelot to you.
Josh Keaton!
And don't you forget it.
Sokolov is ours. Now get out of here.
And Ocelot never lets his prey escape.
I love
What?
this man. I love this man. He's such a nerd. Woo! Hot damn. Okay, Deadshot. I see how it is. Okay, Deadshot. Floyd Lawton. Jesus Christ.
I can't say it feels good to kill a comrade, even if it is for the GRU.
Sokolov, take cover.
Oh, now you show up, you fuck.
Oh, yeah.
Also,
The fact that it runs fucking Scarlet and Violet the way was
You're not the boss, are you?
also, you're not on your mic. You're not using your mic, by the way. Also, JP's here, finally. I have him muted because these cutscenes are too good. And I will not have them be ruined.
What is that stance? Huh. That gun. If you're not the boss, then die.
Ah, the gun jammed. The idiot.
Also, did you really think you could play Snake Eater without me doing this? Snake Eater.
Also, because this is Snake Eater, I will not hesitate to mute you, so...
Shoot the other one.
I'm gonna be having the mute button on standby.
Mute button on standby. Yeah, it was like I went to go to bed, hopped on TikTok, and just I'm seeing all this.
Hello.
Hi. Like, if that was gonna be the case, Gen 9 should have been delayed to the next. What do you mean?
Also, I can't hear JP because I'm watching this game's cutscenes, so...
If you can't hear him, then just mute me at the same time.
No, it's because it's because he's talking over the cutscenes, and these cutscenes are so good.
Sorry.
I
Of course I have it.
I refuse to have them interrupted.
You ejected the first bullet
By hand, didn't you?
I
I see what you're trying to do. But testing a technique you've only heard about in the middle of battle wasn't very smart.
You were
You're asking to have your gun jam on you.
Besides,
I don't think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place.
You tend to
Doesn't
twist
twist your elbow to absorb the recoil. That's more of a revolver technique.
You filthy American dog!
Oh no, we pulled out the American card.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Ocelot's Russian, aka Soviet, because this is during the 60s.
Wasn't this game made to push the shit out of the PS3?
It was, but then it didn't come out. It came on the PS2. Oh, you
Also,
missed it.
Was this what you were planning to play today?
Yes, I literally announced it earlier.
Oh.
I wanted to show off Metal Gear.
Fuck,
to
I
you.
didn't see that. Then again, I was out all day, so.
Also, it's lagging like a bitch. Why is it lagging so hard?
Major, do you read me?
I read you. Snake, you alright?
I've run into a few snags. These guys were after Sokolov too. Apparently they were taking orders from a GRU colonel named Volgan.
A GRU colonel?
Part of
What
an
the
internal
hell?
Soviet power struggle, according to Sokolov. Something
the-
between the KGB
Oh.
and GRU. Between
That wasn't my
Khrushchev's
stuff.
supporters and Volgans.
Sokolov was being guarded by the KGB and hunted by GRU? Snake, it sounds like this could be even hotter than Cuba.
I don't like it. Something about the whole thing stinks.
I agree. You'd better hurry.
Wait, what year does this take place in? 1980?
1965.
We're counting on you.
Oh, Cuban Missile Crisis. Got it.
Yep, and it was also a year after Kennedy's death, which this game explicitly mentioned.
I'm assuming this is a prequel, considering
It's
they
a
don't have the Metal Gear Super
pre-
Mix yet.
Prequel to the entire series. And it's also considered one of the greatest prequels and greatest games of all time.
I still love how Metal Gears are country-sized mechs that can just launch fucking nukes
No,
like they're fucking rockets.
First off, no, not countryside. Second, they're basically nukes on wheels. There's basically giant tanks that could shoot nukes, and that's what makes them so dangerous.
That's what they are. They can shoot them like they're fucking rockets.
Yeah, and that's why they're so dangerous and why everyone wants to destroy them or wants to steal the schematics for them.
It's not like it's like I mean, I know nuclear submarines can do the same thing, but
Those men were from the Ocelot unit.
Also,
Spetsnaz.
watch this.
Yes. The best GRU has to offer. They're coming for me. I'm finished.
That's Pete the
Calm
cat,
down.
by the way.
I'll get you out of here, I
Really?
promise.
Yep,
And we got some
Sokolov's
of the
Pete.
best
Sounds
backup
like him.
in Asgard.
Oh shit. Oh, that's the first Metal Gear, technically.
oh, it's the first Metal Gear test.
No, this is
Also, you should be proud of me. I'm on episode 6 of JoJo's now.
which part? Part one.
Behemoth,
Nice.
a tank capable of launching
Part one, yeah.
nuclear IRBMs.
It can launch
I'm at the part where they're fighting those night guys, and they explain that whole like
And without
breathe.
support from friendly units.
a nuclear-equipped tank capable of operating solo. Is that thing finished?
I still think JoJo has a lot of ass pulls though. Like, what the fuck?
One. It won't be truly finished until we complete Phase 2.
Phase 2.
The weapon's true form. If it is completed and the Colonel gets his hands on it, it will mean the end of the Cold War.
The end of the Cold War.
Yes. And then the Age of Fear will truly begin.
A world war.
I had no choice but to cooperate. I didn't want to die. I wanted to see my wife and child again in America. Please, take me to America, quickly. They cannot complete it without my help.
Got it. Let's go.
Oh man, they nerfed Snake's ass again.
No, it's because he's not wearing the skin tight suit like he did in MGS1. So this is just regular military
Oh.
clothing.
I thought they nerfed his ass again.
No, this is just regular military clothing.
Konami has a thing with nerfing asses. Like, I wish I was kidding, but they also do it to Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Nope. Tell that to MGS5.
Well, yeah, and Metal Gear. It's where we get the fucking gag that Konami likes nerfing people's asses.
No.
Oh, and they did the Snake and Smash Brothers.
No, that was no. First off, Smash Bros was Nintendo. Second, look up MGS5 Quiet, real fast for me.
Snake still got his ass nerfed. Literally.
It's only in
And
this.
so did Zero Suit Samus with her breasts.
Of course.
Oh, the boss, aka voiced by Lori Allen, aka
Boss.
Motoko Kusanagi from Ghost in the Shell, I think.
The boss.
AKA
Nanomachines.
the greatest antagonist
Good
in
work,
gaming.
Jack.
And also this game has one of the greatest betrayals in
Sokolov
gaming.
Comes with me.
Because
What in the Metal Gear?
there's no Metal Gear.
One of Snake's VA.
Also, this is oh, by the way, these guys can control wasps, by the way. Like this guy can control bees, aka murder wasps.
Where are they right now? Vietnam?
Russia. Oh, the fear. Hey, fear.
I call Kodaka insane, but so is Kojima.
Hey, the pain. Where's the end? Where is that old bastard? I want to shoot him in the face again.
Cool your bloodlust, she.
There's the fear. There's the pain. The boss is down here.
My friends, let us fight together.
Dude, this probably kicked the ever-loving shit out of the PS2.
Well, like, here's the thing, is that Kojima wanted to wait for this game to come out on the PS3, but the PS3 took forever to come out, that they had to, like, port it on PS2. There's the end. There's the end.
Oh, was he trying to do, like, one Metal Gear per console?
It's
Kinda.
time we go to the depths of hell itself.
Metal Gear 1 was on PS1, right?
PS1, MGS2 and 3 are PS2, MGS4 is PS3, MGS5 is PS4. And then the remake is going to be on PS5 and
It's
other
raining
consoles.
blood.
Oh, the sorrow.
Is he crying?
Hello, you creepy fuck.
And we're never gonna get Metal Gear 6 because Konami are assholes.
No, actually, they're on good terms with Kojima now. It's all up to Kojima if he wants to make another one now. Which he doesn't really want to, because, well, why would he?
He has a new Golden Goose, and its name is Death Stranding 2. Also, you didn't tell me that there was a trailer at that panel for...
Ooh. Oh my god, it's your favorite character, Kuwabara.
Is that Chris Sabat?
No.
Ah, what a joyful scene.
Colonel Volk.
I wish.
Welcome to my country.
No, Chris Sabat has a very specific voice. That's Neil Ross.
Boss, what is this?
I'm defecting to the Soviet Union. Sokolov is a little gift from my new hosts.
Recoilless nuclear warheads.
Because why not?
What? Excuse me, what?
Oh yeah, she gifted him nukes.
This can't be happening.
Who is he? Another one of your disciples?
This is also, that's Vulgan, aka the,
Are we taking him with us?
This one is still just a child.
You'll see.
Too pure for us cobras.
I can't tell if Kojima's crack addiction annoys me or if
He's
it's the
not
greatest
yet
thing of all
found in
time.
the
why is it annoying you?
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
Think you can pull the trigger?
Why
It's also fucking Metal Gear.
why his love for cinema?
I just learned by now that nothing in Metal Gear makes any sense and you shouldn't try to compare it to reality.
No shit.
It's fiction. You don't do that to begin with.
Try telling that to every Danganronpa player.
That's a meme face as well.
He's seen my face.
Kill him.
We can't let him live.
Damn it, game. I was kidding.
If Khrushchev finds out about this, we're finished.
Okay, this guy's electric fucking knuckle gloves.
No, those are bullets.
Wait. He's my apprentice.
What?
I'll take care of him.
You're gonna love this.
Wait, I'm fucking with you.
Jack, you can't come with us.
Aw, don't do this game. I've seen this way too many times on 3DS and this game. Please don't.
This came out on the 3DS at one point.
Yeah, there was a port. And shockingly enough, Kojima's like, this game was already burning PS2s. Let's make it even more graphically impressive on the 3DS.
Somehow.
He used MGS4's engine to port this game to 3DS.
The fact that the 3DS was able to run a game on PS2 is kind of nuts.
You mean run the game at like 144p at 15 frames per second? Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, its capabilities were very good at like N64 ports, but not exactly
Yeah. Anyways.
3DS.
Yeah. Anyways, this game. Ooh. So now this man's just dangling in the water with a broken arm.
So how far are you into this by now?
Still at the beginning. There was mostly an hour of
Now,
cutscenes
onto
or 50
Sokolov's
minutes of
research
cutscenes, so you didn't miss much.
Shagohod is ours.
I kid you not, I spent like almost an hour just solely watching cutscenes, dude. It's not even funny.
Oh yeah, it's Metal Gear and Final Fantasy are notorious for having hours worth of cutscenes.
No, this game's worse.
My place is with them now.
Honestly, I'm surprised FF13-1 was not a fucking movie, considering how much cutscenes that game has. How many cutscenes? You know, the game's intro is like an hour long.
Oh yeah, you have to literally like manually call them because your bones are literally broken everywhere.
Oh yeah, they're remaking this, right?
Yeah, it's why I'm playing it. It's gonna come out in August. And I'm buying it and I'm streaming it. I don't care if it's your day, I'm streaming it.
Okay.
Snake, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Snake!
just barely.
Snake, listen to me. You need emergency medical treatment. Can you move? You've got to get those wounds treated. Hang in there.
And this is how they introduce
Bitch,
the
do I
medicine.
look like I need a
Let's get you fixed
doctor?
up. Paramedic?
This is how they introduce the
Okay,
medicine
sweetie.
mechanic.
Just relax and it'll all be over before you know it. Stay with me. I've seen people in worse shape before. Think you can handle it?
Major. The boss. She's defected.
We'll talk about that later. First, we've got to get you patched up.
Okay, here we go. First, open the survival viewer with the start button. If you select cure, you can start the treatment. Healing is divided into treatment using medicine.
Fun fact,
with
this
the item
medicine
window
mechanic is
button,
so in
and
depth you can even get a
surgical treatment
cold.
Using the weapon window button. Your injuries
Really?
include a fractured
I'm
left
not
elbow
joking.
and rib bone, and lacerations on your upper arms, right elbow, and abdomen. They need to be fixed using.
How can we
surgical
make healing the
treatment.
most complicated bullshit ever?
Move
Make
the
it
healing
realistic.
cursor with the left stick to the affected part of your body. Once you've selected the affected area, hold the weapon window button and use the left.
The funny
stick
thing
to
is, this
select
is
the north
Sakura's
and upper,
VA.
and then press the enter button.
Oh yeah.
With this method, you
She's
can use
also
items
Jimmy
to help the
Neutron's
recovery
VA.
process.
Pretty sure.
To treat a bone fracture,
Wait,
first
what?
secure the affected area with a fastener and then wrap it in bandages. That should do it.
No, I don't
For
think they're the same VA.
lacerations, you'll need
No, they
disinfectant
have
to
to
clean
be.
the
I
wound,
recognize that
sutures to stitch it up,
accent.
styptic to
You're
slow
telling me
the flow of
Sakura
blood,
from Naruto
and
also
bandages
voices
to
Jimmy
wrap the
Neutron?
wound.
Yeah, she
If
also
you do
was in the
everything I
original
mentioned,
English
the
dub for
wound should heal
Yakuza 1.
completely.
I do not believe you. I
Understood.
need to look this up right the fuck now.
Stay with me. Go into the survival
I'm
view
pretty
and treat
sure.
those wounds.
Ooh, our health's in the red. Okay, how do I fix this? Let's see. Ooh, well, that's not good. So we got a cut.
Kate Higgins.
Suffering from a deep cut. Bleeding, no bandage applied. No, you're disinfected. Okay, disinfectant.
I've always considered myself to be a true ninja.
Shut up, Kate Higgins.
Put a bandage. So for a deep cut.
Oh, she also voices Tails. What the fuck?
Are you sure? Because Tails currently is Colleen.
Says Miles Tails Prowler.
I think it was at a certain point.
She might have been one of the older VAs for him then.
Is it Colleen Hickle, whatever her name is now, voices Luffy?
Yeah.
Yeah, she is not Jimmy Neutron, you fucking liar.
I thought she was. She sounded like it. Gunshot. Suffer deep cut.
Also, it's a different voice actor, right? She's not in Metal Gear. I don't think. No, the person who voices Jimmy Neutron sounds more like this.
Also, keep watching. Watch this. Oh, I hate that sound. Oh, I hate that.
Oh, my shoulders did that every other day now because of the shit.
Yeah, but
Funny that you hate that, but you like the sounds from a body crumpling to the ground and awakening and fates.
Yeah, because it's like super stylized. Here it's like grounded, and I don't like that. Oh.
Jesus Christ, you would not survive Saw.
Because there's a very specific sound bones make. It's like, because usually what they do is that they would use like chili peppers to imitate bones breaking, and that's what I'm used to. But hearing like it sounding muffled, it just makes it worse because it feels like, oh.
They probably took an actual sound bite from a shoulder being relocated.
That's probably it, because that's what makes it worse. Because I'm so used to like the sound of like the chili peppers. That's what they use to imitate it. Oh, I don't like that.
God, I hate old water textures. The only water texture that gets a pass is fucking Super Mario Sunshine.
Or Half-Life 2.
Like, water didn't start looking good until the 360 era.
BioShock is a good example. Oh, the Shagohod, aka prototype Metal Gear.
Wait, no, I'm lying. 2004-ish. Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 came out, and it was
that
known
is
for its water
a
textures.
modern-looking tank. The irony is that this takes place in the past, yet in MGS5 there's holograms in the 80s, somehow. Not even the 80s, the 70s.
Don't question Metal Gear. It's all done with nanomachines, damn it.
No, it's not even nanomachines. Nanomachines don't become a thing until, like, MGS1?
Boy, is it MGS1 like the latest in the timeline or something?
No, MGS4. It goes MGS3, Portable Ops, Peace Walker, 5, then MGS1, 2, 4, and Rising. Oh, hey, Vulcan. Also, look at this psychotic bastard.
That is a mini nuke. Neat.
Watch this. Holding that with one hand.
Great success.
Imagine he misses, just blows up that chopper with him in it.
To the boss and her
The fact that that thing just launches nukes is concerning.
Sokolov and the Shagohod.
It's probably a really low yield nuke, though.
Nope. Oh boy. You're gonna see the damage it does in a bit.
What are we going to do with the girl?
Who is she?
Apparently she's Sokolov's woman.
We are 3 dudes in a helicopter, and we have a woman. It is open season to the Mile High Club, boys.
No, Volgan's sexist.
Oh, really? Surprised the porter wasn't grabbing the spray bottle.
No, he's actually sexist and a sadist.
I'm playing Castlevania, so I'm not paying attention.
Oh, Coach, you didn't hear what I just said. Thank
Yeah.
God.
Oh, I did.
Not so fast, my dear.
Yeah, Volgan.
Hey, game, I was kidding.
Volgan's gay, by the way. Also, yeah. We told you this in the Darksiders stream.
A kiss of death.
Are you KGB?
We may be able to use her.
Gosh dang motherfucking son of a bitch.
Shall we take her back to the base?
Perhaps we should.
Like me and JK told you what Volgan does later on. Also, watch this.
Fuck's a dude.
No, watch this. Look what this psycho does.
Even if they
It's just a nuke mounted on a missile launcher.
But it won't be me that pulled the trigger. It'll be our friend, the American.
Blowing up another Russian helicopter to test out a weapon.
No.
Russians?
No, they're nuking an outpost.
Remember the Alamo.
Colonel!
Yeah, they're nuking a whole outpost.
Damn.
Watch how big the explosion is.
What's a nuke, I'd imagine. Jeez.
Yeah, Volgan's.
Yeah, that is a nuke explosion.
Yeah, Volgan's crazy. Let's just say that.
The fact that he survived the shockwave is nuts. That's the most dangerous part of a nuclear explosion.
I think it was just far away enough. That's the thing.
Nuke the fucking
outpost. Yeah, his own men, by the way, or his own countrymen. And now the man is, and now because of that little stunt of his, he is now getting ready to start World War III.
Of course he is.
And he's like saying like, oh, because the American hero that, saved, that won us World War II is the one that pulled the trigger. That means that means in everyone else's eyes, America is the one that started the war.
America, fuck yeah.
Yeah, but it wasn't. And you'll understand the twist later. I don't want to spoil it because it's one of the greatest twists in gaming. What a thrill.
Oh, is this? No, this is a prequel, so this isn't the one where Snake is dead the entire time.
You mean in a coma?
I thought there was one where he's just dead the entire time.
No, he's in a coma.
Was this multiple discs on the PS2?
I think. Also, that Snake in the background, that's the beta version of Snake for this game, the one you just saw.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the opening is composed of both beta versions of Snake and the current one we just saw, the model. So I got hella confused after a bit.
Still one of the best fucking songs for this series, besides the one they used for Phantom Pain.
Oh, it's so good. And they redid it for Delta, but it doesn't hit as hard compared to this. Like, I'm not gonna be surprised.
Oh, you mean the 3DS version?
No, Delta, the remake. Because they redid the song, but it doesn't hit the same. Also, as you can tell...
Was he actually eating a snake there?
Yes, actually. That's the whole gimmick of the game. You're surviving in the jungle, and you have a stamina meter. Time to eat. Whatever you can find.
Is that why it's called Snake Eater?
You can even eat spiders! And mushrooms. And God knows what else. You can also eat a vulture that recently ate a person.
Interesting.
And that person's ghost that was eaten by that person's body that was eaten by the vultures, ghost will haunt you.
This is the most 80s like TV show opening I've ever seen. It's amazing. Like he really like studied James Bond openings for this.
Dude, Metal Gear was inspired by James Bond. Like the entirety of it.
That's what I figured. Oh, did you see the new James Bond trailer that we're getting from IOI?
I was
buy the shit out of that.
I told you about it. I watched it in the state of play.
That get a release date or no?
I don't know. Maybe next year.
Fuck.
You should be able to find the trailer and like see if it just says like coming soon or something.
Sorry. Had to be done, Chief.
Well, I
You
mean,
probably muted me halfway through that.
no, it just cut off because you peaked your mic.
Bitch, I'll peek my mic when I want to peek my mic, you dumb motherfucker. I mean,
Now it's a week later, and for some reason his arm's already fixed after a week.
dude, I'm a happy man. I had crawdads for dinner tonight.
Drone launch point. Drone oil pressure and voltage are nominal. Payload oxygen supply is nominal. Power supply to payload antifreeze system shows no problems.
Snake semen supply? Low. Snake, you're gonna have to do some ejaculation in there.
The irony is that there's an achievement for that.
Wait, what the fuck are you talking about? What? Wait, does it actually give you the option to jerk off inside a drone?
Not exactly, but there is a locker you can find with a poster in there, and you can just go at it.
Gosh damn
That's
it,
the snake
Kojima.
beater achievement, man.
Snake
The
beater?
same thing I asked about.
Yeah, but it's not in this game. I think it's an
It's actually
MGS2.
called Snake Beater.
It's an MGS2, I think, though. That's the thing, because I remember hearing about it in
One
that.
of the most advanced ICUs in the world.
Would you do me a favor and tell the suits about visiting hours?
Oh, that's
I'll never get
trippy.
better with them assaulting me day and night with their questions.
Must be part of the top brass's inquiry.
More like an interrogation. According to them, I'm a traitor and an accomplice to the boss's defection.
Who voices Snake again?
David Hayter.
Does that mean they're after you too?
He still voiced Snake.
Let's just say neither one of us is going to be made a
Not an MGS5. No, they got an actual professional TV actor to voice him in that game. Luckily, it wasn't actually this version of Snake either, so it's fine.
Why? David Hayter's a good actor.
Kojima replaced him with a Hollywood actor because he's been trying to do that for years, but Konami kept cucking him because, you know.
Yeah, what kind of
Hold on, let me wait for this cutscene to finish.
Here, have a cigar. It's Cuban. This morning, I had a meeting with the CIA.
They decided when they're going to execute us?
No. Something even bigger. Yesterday, the White House received an unexpected call.
President Johnson.
It's Barack Obama. He said.
It was a hotline call from Khrushchev to President Johnson.
From the head of the Soviet Union?
That's right.
A few days ago, one of our country's main design bureaus, OKB-754, was destroyed in a nuclear explosion. At about the same time, our anti-aircraft radar picked up a signature that appeared to come from one of your military aircraft. Does any of this sound familiar to you? In retaliation, I have placed our armed forces on secondary alert. Depending on your response, I may be left with no choice but to order the military to maximum alert and unleash Armageddon. With the help of your predecessor, I was able to survive the Cuban incident. But my power is not as great as it once was. If I am to survive this crisis, I must have your full cooperation.
I should have contacted you myself. Did you know that one of our soldiers...
That dude's voice was in No More Heroes.
No.
So you haven't heard that. The man who arranged the defection was a GRU colonel by the name of Yevgeny Borosovich Volgin.
Volgin of the Brezhnev faction. Go on. Who is the soldier?
Her name is the Boss. She's a living legend. During World War II, she was the one who led us to victory in that war. In Russia, you know her as Voyevoda.
You mean the boss? The mother of your special forces?
Yes, that's the one. And she took 2 miniature nuclear shells along with her.
The boss took 2 miniature nuclear shells.
I'm afraid so. I believe they were a gift for her new hosts. The Davy Crockett Atomic Battle Group delivery system was completed 2 years ago.
Oh, the Davy Crockett's. You know what those are, right?
Range and precision. Although they were mass-produced, they've never...
They have a secondary name called MAOBs, and they're essentially the lowest yield nuclear weapon that you can have that's still considered a nuke.
My deepest condolences over this terrible tragedy.
So, the boss, with Colonel Volgin's help, stole 2 experimental nuclear shells and took them with her as gift when she defected. Then, shortly thereafter, Sokolov's design lab, a top-secret military research facility, was destroyed by one of these weapons. Am I right so far?
Yes, that's correct.
And the American government denies any involvement in the affair. Is that right as well?
That's correct. We were not involved in any way.
He'd be right. For
Then
once, it's not the
what was
US's
a
fuck up.
military aircraft doing on our radar screen? It was clearly in violation of our airspace. And yet you say it was not acting under your orders.
That's correct.
You expect me to believe that this was all the work of a single soldier?
I don't know what else to tell you.
The army insists that this is all a ploy on your part.
I've said it once and I'll say it again. Our government had nothing to do with it.
And I would like dearly to believe you. However, I'm afraid my power over the military has weakened since the Cuban incident. I will need some kind of proof that this was not the action of the American government. You have 1 week. You must catch the boss yourselves and recover the remaining nuclear device. Then, you must find some way to prove your innocence.
Prove our innocence?
Yes, preferably something painful. Prove to me that this is not merely another one of your tricks.
They have like 90% cutscenes, my god.
No, that's MGS4. This is more like 60% cutscenes.
How about a little co-action?
That's still a bad ratio.
It's Kojima. What do you expect?
The situation here is unstable. And Colonel Volgin is a member of the Brezhnev family.
Sheer insanity and bullshit.
And then MGS5 is the absolute
Not
opposite.
60% cutscene.
And then there's MGS5 is the full opposite. Where it's 80% gameplay and 20% cutscenes.
What is that supposed to mean?
Nothing means nothing. Call it a modest gentleman's agreement to ensure our continued relationship.
What if we can't prove our innocence?
Then I will be unable to restrain the military. I will be ousted, and they will seek their revenge.
A nuclear attack on the United States?
I leave the disposal of this situation entirely to your discretion, Mr. President.
Disposal?
If you fail, it will mean the beginning of a new world war.
To put it simply, in order to avoid a full-scale nuclear conflict, we have to prove that America was not involved in that explosion.
And eliminating the boss ourselves will prove America's innocence?
Right. The higher-ups have decided that you're the only one capable of pulling this off. You were her last apprentice. Screw this one up, and we'll both be 6
bastards.
feet under. There's no choice.
Are the Russians going to be helping us?
The KGB has promised to lend us one of their communications satellites so that you and I can talk to each other.
That's it?
They've also put us in touch with a couple of insiders.
Insiders?
The
There
fact
was a
this is
defection in
happening during
September
Nam
1960.
as well.
Do you remember it?
You mean the 2 NSA codebreakers who went over to the Soviet Union?
Precisely. Since then, they've apparently been training with the KGB for exactly this kind of situation. Their code names are Adam and Eva. I've been told that Adam has infiltrated Volgin's ranks. I've also arranged for him to provide you with an escape route. You'll need to rendezvous with him when you get there.
Control. Unidentified aircraft detected. Altitude 30,000 feet. It's fast. Estimated airspeed exceeding Mach 3. Bearing south. I'm about to lose it.
That's a way to blow up a plane.
Yeah, obviously they shot him down, so... Jesus McFucking Christ. The fact the game looked this good on PS2 is impressive.
This is Snake. Do you read me?
Oh, yeah. Loud and clear. Glad to see you landed safely.
I got blown pretty far off target.
Snake, let's go over your mission objectives one more time. Rescue Sokolov. Find out what's happened to the Shagohod, then destroy it. And finally, eliminate the boss.
Eliminate the boss.
This mission will be codenamed Operation Snake Eater.
He said it.
Snake Eater, because of course it is.
In our Cobra unit, right?
Don't forget about Colonel Volgin.
I'm not a hired killer.
I know, but that was the Kremlin's demand.
Demand? You mean it wasn't just a request? What's it to us if the Khrushchev regime is threatened by the Colonel and his faction?
If supporting the current regime helps us avoid a nuclear exchange, then that's what we'll do.
And what are the CIA's demands?
Our priorities are the rescue of Sokolov and the destruction of the Shagohod.
Roger that, Major Tom.
Hold on, Snake.
What now?
I'm changing my codename. It turns out most auspicious choice.
What do you mean?
Well, the truth is, when I chose my codename, I picked the wrong one.
The wrong one?
Did you ever see the movie The Great Escape? It came out last year.
Oh, must have missed that one.
Anyway, it's based on a true story about prisoners who escaped from a POW camp in Nazi Germany. The prisoners dig 3 tunnels as part of their plan, but the Nazis find 2 of the tunnels before they're finished. The prisoners succeed in escaping by using the last remaining tunnel. The names of those 3...
Yeah, they couldn't use the real name of the movie. It's actually called Escape Plan.
I get it. You used the name of the tunnel they escaped in as your code name because you thought it would bring you good luck.
Yes, that's exactly right. At least, that was the plan.
But
I got the name wrong. The one they escaped in was Harry. Tom was one of the unlucky tunnels. It was discovered by the Nazis before it was finished. I watched the movie again just to make sure. In fact, I even ordered the actual film from the movie company.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like the greatest name to use.
Oh yeah, this was before VHS, by the way.
No shit.
That didn't come about till...
Zero.
You know, we didn't have home media until the 70s.
Major Zero it is. We'll start over from
Which is still crazy to me.
From Square Zero.
You mean radios didn't count?
Is 140.
I mean, it was radios. We didn't have like video,
I almost forgot.
home video until the 70s.
With us again on this mission.
Is this her last?
And even then, you had to wait about another 10 years for color.
Medical license revoked. It's more or less the same kind of fate. Her frequency is the same as during the Virtuous mission, 145.73.
And we had TV, we just
You'll
didn't
be
have the ability
recording
to
your
like
mission data
play
as well,
anything in a
just like
player.
the last time. That frequency is also the same. 140.96. And there's one more person on your support team. His name is Mr. Sigint.
The obligatory
He's
black
an expert
dude.
on the latest in weapons and equipment technology.
You need one.
You'll be going up against some of the world's most advanced weaponry when you infiltrate the research facility. If you have any questions, just ask him. His frequency is 148.41.
Mr. Sigint, got it.
Adam, your KGB contact, is waiting for you at the abandoned factory up ahead.
The same factory Sokolov was being held in last week.
Yes, meet up with Adam first. He's cleared the way for you to rescue Sokolov.
How will I know this Adam guy when I see him?
You'll know once you reach the factory. The whole area's been polluted by the fallout from that nuclear blast. No one else would dare come close. The password is, "Who are the Patriots?" and "Lali Lule Lo."
Lali Lule Lo. Gotcha.
You've been equipped with a 45 for this mission.
Lali
Be
Lule
careful,
Lo.
It's noisy.
I thought standard Fox procedure was procure on-site weapons acquisition.
The circumstances are different this time. You're now on an official mission for the United States government. It would be necessary to make your presence known to a certain extent, to the Khrushchev regime at the very least. But remember, this is still a sneaking mission. Snake, if you fail this mission, it will mean an all-out nuclear war. Keep that in mind and proceed with extreme caution.
Yeah, no pressure.
Understood. Commencing Operation Snake Eater.
Yeah, no pressure. Just have the risk of a World War III happening on your shoulders. But
Good old
hey,
Operation Snake Eater.
yeah, it's yeah, totally. It'll be fine. After all, it's like yeah, there's totally not the risk of World War III happening on your shoulders. Don't worry, you're fine. You can handle this.
Yeah, really, you got this.
Well, there is a reason they call Snake the man who did the impossible, so... Or the man who makes the impossible possible. After all, we're talking about a man who destroyed a proto-Metal Gear. God knows how many PMCs. Ran his own PMC. Then made a military power so strong it could be considered its own country. And the only one that could kill him was someone that was made with his DNA. And no.
Damn.
Here's the thing, though. You may think, oh, he just had a kid. No, he didn't. He is sterile.
Oh, he's a clone, right?
Yeah, the one in MGS1 and Liquid and Solid are essentially clones. Naked Snake is sterile. He can't really have kids. Oh. Hey, boss. What's a horse doing out here?
I don't know, but they're pretty decent all-terrain vehicles.
Looks like death wasn't ready for you yet.
Hey, boss.
Boss.
That arm still hurt?
What are you doing here?
Did they mocap all this?
Oh yeah, all this is mocapped, and they also used professional like martial artists to do the stunts. So what you're seeing is actually possible because this is judo you're seeing.
Well, yeah, I recognize. Yeah, it's like CQC, which is an actual army
yeah, which,
martial art you're trained in.
In lore, she invented it. Boss and Snake invented CQC.
I know it's an actual real martial art.
Here's the thing, though. There's also another thing in Metal Gear where the CQC the modern military uses is not the same one that the boss and Snake use anymore. They use like a modified form of it because it's been so long that it's been changed so much the way it's done that it's not even the same anymore.
There's no need to prove that you are virtuous here. This isn't America.
Essentially, what we thought was CQC is not, because it's been changed so much that, well, it's a Super Theseus situation, essentially, but for martial arts. The techniques have been changed so much that is it really CQC anymore, and not just a whole new martial art?
That should stir things up a bit. You'd better hurry.
You get what I mean?
I get what you mean.
Because that's a whole thing as well. Oh, hey,
The
you.
border is 60 miles south of here. You ought to be able to run that far.
God, you're gonna love the twist.
Why'd you defect?
I didn't. I'm loyal to the end. to
Fun
my
fact, all the
purpose.
Metal Gear games got a
What
novelization that I
about
want
you,
to try to
Jack?
get.
What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country or loyalty to me? Your country or your old mentor? The mission or your beliefs? Your duty to your unit or your personal feelings? You don't know the truth yet. But sooner or later you'll have to choose. I don't expect you to forgive me. But you can't defeat me either. You know me too well. Just look at that bandana. If you can't put the past behind you, you won't survive long. If we meet again, I'll kill you. Now, go home.
Oh boy. And now I got a broken gun. That's fun.
This is Snake. Major Zero.
I read you, Snake.
I was ambushed by the boss.
You were what?
The drone's been shot to hell. It's up in flames.
That's not good. Enemy scouts are going to come looking for you.
Yeah, I know. But what was the boss doing here in the first place? There's got to be a leak somewhere.
No, that's impossible. The man the boss is working with, Volgin, isn't exactly on speaking terms with Khrushchev.
I lost my gun. The boss destroyed it.
Snake, I know how you're feeling. It's hard for me to believe, too, that a legendary hero like the boss would go over to the Russians. That she'd double-cross us like this. But that's how it is, and if you don't accept it, you'll never be able to beat her.
That's not the problem. In terms of sheer technique, I'll never be able to beat her. I know that all too well.
You've got to do it, Snake. She's your enemy and your objective.
Enemy? We were together for 10 years, and now you tell me she's my enemy?
Enough. Hurry to the factory where Adam is waiting. Scouts have probably already been sent out to investigate the explosion. You've lost your weapon, right? That means you've got no chance of winning in a battle situation. Whatever you do, don't let them see you.
Oh boy. This is gonna be rough.
Oh yeah, probably.
Oh, fuck. Oh shit. Oh, that's not good.
What's this? HQ?
Shit.
This is HQ. Patrol here. We have evidence of an enemy intruder. Commence alert formation.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
I can't see shit in this grass.
So I'm actually gonna head off because I'm pretty tired. I'll leave you in a portal to the rest of this.
Okay.
I will. What?
I said okay.
We're gonna end in 30
All right,
minutes
I
because
will,
I can only handle so much of this game, even though it's great.
Yeah. I will ring you tomorrow.
Oh yeah, for the Xbox Showcase.
Oh yeah.
Fuck. Shit.
Isn't the Xbox Showcase on Sunday?
No, it's on Friday.
No, I'm pretty sure.
I remember hearing on Friday because it was in the showcase. Then you got like I checked.
There is a showcase happening tomorrow.
Was it Summer Game Fest or was
Tomorrow's
it Xbox?
showcase is the Summer Game Fest showcase.
Oh, that's probably what I assumed. Yeah, I
The
confused
Xbox
it.
showcase is Sunday.
Yeah, reason I'm waiting for is because I'm waiting for like
Yeah.
Ninja Gaiden 4 news when the release date's coming. It's like a pre-order. I'm hoping pre-orders are. I'm hoping pre-orders become available the same day. Because that would be great. Oh shit. Do I have even better camouflage? Come on. Woodland. Oh, I'm basically invisible.
Yeah. So tomorrow at what would be 4 p.m. for you is the Summer Game Fest showcase, and then at 6 would be Day of the Devs Summer Game Fest edition. Saturday starts off with Wholesome Games Direct, followed by Women-Led Games, Latin American Game Showcase, Southeast Asian Game Showcase, Green Games Showcase, Frosty Games Fest Showcase, and then Sunday, starting at what would be 2 p.m. for you, PC Gaming Show, Xbox Showcase, Xbox Games Showcase, and the Outer Worlds 2 Direct. And again, that image is in the regular gaming stuff part on Discord. You might have to scroll to find it though.
Yeah, okay. Oh, that was close. Blackface. And literal blackface. Oh my god, I forgot the Raiden mask. Oh shit.
Radio, get us some better.
Oh. It is annoying that you have to unequip weapons just to get them. Or to grab stuff, which is annoying. Hopefully with a modern control setup they could fix that. Oh god. Great. Any dudes here? Please don't be any dudes here. I don't hear anyone. There's a snake there, so I'm not gonna worry about that. Oh god. Yeah, stealth games make me tense, but not in like the weird ways.
I mean, to a degree, that's understandable. Like, you're trying not to get caught most of the goddamn time.
Yeah. I keep forgetting that I'm so used to modern stealth games where it's like the stealth is just bare bones that I keep forgetting that when you actually dedicate a game to solely stealth, that it's like, oh yeah, there's actually like a lot of hidden stuff you can do with like being stealthy. And I forget that with some stealth games because the most modern stealth games are just crouch to become invisible or hide in bush to become invisible. It's not, and it makes me kind of appreciate games like this again. Ah, shit.
Sorry I'm late.
Ava.
They'll hear us.
Ava.
Are you the agent they sent?
Are you Adam? I thought you were supposed to be a man.
Adam couldn't make it.
All right, say the password. Who are the Patriots? Who are the Patriots? Answer me.
Is Sons of the Patriots like a follow-up to this one?
No. Sons of the Patriots is... Hold on. Let me get the box out real quick. Guns... It's Guns of the Patriots. That's MGS4. Guns of the Patriots MGS4, and then Sons of Liberties MGS2.
Oh, well, is one of those meant to be like a follow-up to this or like be tied into it? Because, like, that's the vibe I'm getting from
the follow-up
all the talk of Who Are the Patriots.
Before Peace Walker, it was meant to be MGS3, 1, and 2. But then Peace Walker came out and filled the gap between MGS3 and 1. And then MGS5 happened, so it now goes MGS3, MGS Peace Walker, Phantom Pain, which is 5, OG Metal Gears, MGS1, 2, and 4. Oh, hey, Ava. And, oh. I am not Oh, come on. I forgot that was a thing. Why is Snake just staring? he didn't even bother to look up. He just kept staring immediately.
This wasn't part of the plan. What happened to Adam?
What's your code name?
You can see the screen, right?
Yeah, I saw it.
He just kept He didn't even bother to hide it. He just kept like, ooh, and he just never looked up.
Oh, he ain't complaining about it.
You know what's funny is I fully believe that Snake's autistic. There's no way he's not. Like he apparently like there's like fans theorizing he might be autistic because he shows signs.
Because I can do things he can't.
Which that's going to be up to you or JP to judge.
For the NSA.
I was.
I don't know enough about him to say for certain.
Well, to start off, he still believes in Santa at what, 40, 50?
It packs quite a punch. Nice to have.
That's more so a matter of belief, not really autism.
No, like he was told through like where it's like, oh, it's like Santa is real. He sets up a hotline through the government, and then it's just like
imitation, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a Chinese Type 17 pistol. Around here, even that's hard to come by.
Oh god. But yeah, like if I need to show it, it's so funny.
What I've got for you is American made.
Ah yes, the 1911, which fun fact, this is a really neat detail because
45.
Back then, guns weren't this customized. Like this would be like what, $1,000, maybe 10 grand to customize?
Incredible.
Like it was expensive back then.
The feeding ramp is polished to a mirror sheen. The slide's been reinforced, and the interlock with
The frames is tightened for added precision. The sight system is original too. The thumb safety is extended to make it easier on the ring finger. Thumb's right triggered with non-slip grooves. The ring hammer, the base of the trigger guard's been filed down for a higher grip. And not even only that, nearly every part of this gun has been expertly crafted and customized. Where'd you get something like this?
I grabbed it from a Western munitions armory. It probably used to belong to one of your officers, and there are more where that came from. You had this with you, didn't you?
Ah, Mark 22 Hush Puppy, the pacifist route gun.
Better take this too.
What's that?
A disguise to make you look like a scientist.
It deals like the least amount of damage.
No, it's actually a one-shot if you go for the head.
Sokolov's still safe then.
It knocks out
Then
enemies.
why is it pacifist?
Why is it what?
Where?
Then why is it a pacifist weapon?
Because it not puts him to sleep.
They're developing new weapons. Security is tight, but if you
It's just that if you hit him in the head with the Hush Puppy, it just knocks them out instantly.
Can we get Sokolov out of there?
That and the game rewards you for pacifists because there's a boss fight later that will judge your kills. And if you didn't make any kills, well, it's gonna be a really easy boss fight.
Oh yeah, like the really long road thing.
Yeah, the sorrow.
You'll come to a heliport used for shipping materials. Pass the heliport and continue north, and there will be a large crevice. Descend into that area, and you'll reach a cave. Move through the cave, and you will arrive at a mangrove swamp. After the swamp, there'll be a warehouse. Make your way through.
And then once you do that boss, it's fair game because after that you can kill as many people as you want.
Got it.
And just what are you doing there?
In close-range combat, a knife can sometimes be more useful than a gun. By doing this, I'll be able to hold a knife at the same time and still keep the gun steady. That way, I can instantly switch between a gun battle and a knife fight.
Which that is really smart, not gonna lie.
Right, let's get going.
Wait a minute.
What now?
You must be tired. Why don't you take a little rest?
I'll be fine.
Well, I mean, you did go like 300 miles an hour into trees, so yeah.
There's still an hour before dawn. It's dangerous to be out in the jungle at night without a guide.
What about you?
X armors are terrifying at level
If you go
2.
for too long, they'll start to suspect something. Don't worry. I'll keep you updated over the radio.
That's it?
My orders are to provide you with information, nothing more. You look disappointed. All right then. I'll do something special for you.
With how much she has her chest on display, it's reminding me of the mechanic from, I think it's FF15.
Oh yeah, Cindy. Who Prompto has a crush on, by the way.
I don't know you well enough to trust you.
Given that outfit, I don't blame him.
How well do you have to know me?
No, ironically enough, it's not even because of the outfit. He just likes her because he just likes her because she's a grease monkey.
That's perfectly understandable.
After all, people still simp for Winry.
Gonna get that?
She's right, Snake. You should get some sleep. Although in your condition, you really ought to be back in the ICU. Whenever you save the game and quit, you'll go to sleep. Sleeping allows you to gain back stamina naturally. Depending on how long you sleep, you may also recover naturally from sickness and injury. When you're tired or hurt, the best thing to do is just get some sleep. So do yourself a favor and take a nap. Doctor's orders, okay?
Yeah, okay.
I think I might make this a Thursday game because I want to try to get through this before the remake comes out.
That makes sense.
I'm really hoping an MGS 1 and 2 remake is confirmed after MGS 3. Because we've been seeing a lot of franchises get revived with either new games or remakes. And people may shit on remakes, but hey, at least people know about these games because these games deserve it. Oh, come on, game. You saw for a split second, didn't you?
What's the matter?
Yeah, and then I saw the immediate frame after.
You were like, "What is that?" And you just see.
And then it cuts to her butt.
Yeah, here's the thing. Like I said, I fully believe Kojima's bi. Oh, come on. Snake! Stop digging with your snake! I told you, this man has like... he's dense as a... he is so dense. But at the same time, I feel like he's faking it, and I don't know why.
We can use this to get to the basement.
Because he's not blind. He can see that. He knows what he's looking at, but he just refuses to like look away and be like, you know.
I'll get past them on my bike.
Like, oh my god, why is that so funny? Why is that so funny?
Because it's a normally stoic person looking at a sexy woman, and for some reason he doesn't appear to be physically reacting.
You know what's fucked up is that they do it at the end of the game, so... And I find that so funny, because it's like, the whole game, he has not given a shit about anything that this woman shows. And then all of a sudden, it's like, I'm into you now. Don't ask why I'm suddenly into you now. I'm just into you now because reasons. Because here's the thing. She's been flirting with this man literally the entire game. Like, she's been flirting with this man the entire game. And it took until the end of the game for him to finally be like, oh yeah, I love you.
How much does Snake act like a cat?
Oh, son of a bitch.
Because if he acts like a cat enough, that could actually like point to ADHD.
Well, he is a gun
because
nut.
ADHD and
He is an extreme gun nut to a fault. And I don't mean like, oh, he just really loves guns. No, I mean that cutscene earlier of him describing the gun was like, he knew everything about it and he was able to explain it in extreme detail. Yeah, if that's not a sign of whatever he has,
that would definitely point to autism, but it could also be like him just being a frantic fanatic.
Different how? They've got steel handguards and vertical type foregrips, and the muzzle suppressor is bigger.
A carbine version of the AKM, huh? Hungary has a unique modified version of the AKM called the AMD-63. I heard something before about them making a prototype carbine.
Oh yeah, I didn't even get to finish what why
they probably imported
Kojima had to change actors for MGS5. The reason for it is because he's been trying to replace the actors for years.
They could be a serious threat. Those things handle better than the AK-47s, especially at close range. And don't forget, the Ocelots are...
I'm pretty sure your girl just said hi and then dipped.
Yeah, she did.
And you're that much more likely to get seriously hurt. Keep your eyes open.
Yeah, here's the thing. The man, Kojima, has been trying to get Hollywood actors into the Metal Gear franchise for years. And when he finally got the chance to do it, he took that chance. Here's the main problem. Konami didn't not like him doing that. And it's for a solid reason that I kind of agree with. You want to know what that reason was?
What?
He had a bad habit of going over budget.
That makes sense.
Like, because here's the thing. MGS5, he got a famous like actor to play Snake, and it cost $40 million. Or at least most of the game's budget just to get the man. And even then, he barely is even voiced in the game.
Good God.
And even then, he went over budget with MGS5. Like, there is so much that was cut from MGS5 that there's literal, like, documentaries and videos about the whole thing. Like he went so, like Kojima had a habit of going severely over budget. And then and then Sony decided to bring him up because Sony is a much bigger company than Konami. They were just like, "Oh." They were like, "Oh, we'll give you whatever budget you want and then you can make the game you want." And that's how Death Stranding was made. And the thing is, though, he's been a big fan of Norman Reedus for a while, so he was able to get Norman Reedus and a bunch of other famous actors. He also got some obscure actors as well. Like he always still had some like game actors, like for example Troy Baker, who was slowly leaning more and more towards actual acting. But then he got Norman Reedus, he got Guillermo del Toro, he got another famous actor. I forgot his name. Either way, it's super funny. Shit. Fuck, 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 fuck. Yeah, also, there's no menu. You can't move while you shoot, because it does the RE4 thing where you need to, like, hold R1 and then aim it. But the problem is, it's not a third-person shooter. You have to use, like, the first-person mode for the reticle. And it's super fucking annoying. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. You know what? Okay, knifey time. Knife. There's two more. Where are you guys? There's more of you. Where are you? But yeah, like, Kojima has a severely bad habit of going over budget, to the point where it annoyed Konami so much that they were literally just like, okay, literally, you need to stop. And that was even back then during their Pachinko era, and even I had to agree that he was going over budget. It's why Kojima, which I understand, like, he can have some haters because of it. Because the man, like I said, the man has a bad habit of just going over budget, and it's just like, yeah. Guy makes awesome games, but he does have his moments where it's just like, you have to do this, why? And it's
like, man wants to commit to the project so much it actually becomes a problem.
Yeah. Where it's like he wants to do like, oh, I want to add this mechanic, I want to add that mechanic, I want to get this actor, I want the game to look like this, I want the script to be this. It's a whole thing, and I love the bit. I love his dedication to the craft, but it can be a bit much. And yeah, I love like he's super dedicated to his work. The man is an artist. I will give him that. The man's an artist. But oh my God, he needs to be reined in every now and then, because there are times. Because I remember when Death Stranding came out, people were pissed off. And although it was stupid why they were pissed off, though, because people were like expecting Metal Gear, like open world Metal Gear again. Instead we got, you know, Mailman Simulator, which, first off, Death Stranding is awesome. Like, it's a very chill game. Like, you ever get Death Stranding, I recommend it. Death Stranding 2 is also coming out as well, like in a couple weeks, which I'm gonna buy that game because it looks awesome. Where the hell is the last dude? He's just like chilling somewhere? The fuck is he? Where'd you go? Oh, zombie face paint. Nice. But yeah. Do love his stuff, but god, does he need to like hold back a bit. Because Death Stranding is a weird game. And I mean like weirder than his usual stuff. Because most of the time that game is like, oh, do you like walking in mud? Okay, we'll make realistic mud physics. So get ready to just, you know, slip and slide everywhere. That was fun. Luckily though, Death Stranding 2 seems like to fix all the problems. Like for example, Kojima poached the combat director for MGS5 from Konami. So they're making Death Stranding 2 more combat focused. But not in like a, oh, it's the entire game, but more like, hey, if you're gonna fight, it's at least more viable now.
That's it. Stance.
Watch this.
I don't think so.
Watch this. Aw, oh, come on, man.
A female spy?
Really, dude?
This bitch is wearing perfume.
I think the stream...
where you are.
Oh,
I've had enough of your judo.
I see you've got yourself a single-action army.
That's right. There'll be no accidents this time.
You call that an accident? Well, it wouldn't have happened if you hadn't been showing off.
What did you say?
It's a nice gun, I'll give you that. But the engraving gives you no tactical advantage whatsoever. Unless you were planning to auction it off as a collector's item.
These engravings provide no tactical advantage
One more
whatsoever.
very basic thing. You don't have what it takes to kill me.
God, I love this man.
We'll see.
Ah, he has no ammo. Oh, this is my favorite. This is my favorite. Oh. I love this game.
Six shots. That thing only carries 6 shots. The Makarov carries 8. You have to get a feel for how many you have left. This is a high-class weapon. It's not meant for shooting people.
Damn!
I love this man.
This isn't over yet.
He's so over the top. I love this man.
Don't.
Why?
He's still young.
Oh yeah, Ocelot's like 20 in this game.
You'll regret stopping me. Damn it! I've got to get back before he does.
God. Oh, I love Kojima's. Whatever crack Kojima's smoking, please continue to smoke it, Kojima. Just don't overdose. You know what's funny? I remember streaming Metal Gear Rising. You were there and you were like, "Oh, it just looks like a shit ton of crack and like the strongest wills." No, that was all platinum. I'm pretty sure it was mostly platinum. Yeah, Kojima laid the groundwork, but it was platinum that made it like that. Then there's this game where Kojima's just like, yeah, here's the entire... Oh, this section. Oh, this part sucks. Oh, no. This part sucks because there's gators in the water, and the gators will one-shot you. Oh, ain't that fun? Gunshot wound. Get the bullet out. Also, I'm pretty sure you can make Snake vomit. Maybe spin him enough. Can you still? Please, I want to see him vomit. It's funny. It'll be funny. Please let him be able to vomit. There we go. Let's see. Let's check the map. Where are we? I'm not used to this. I'm used to having the 3DS screen. That's a gator. Oh, this part's gonna suck. The 3DS version was way harder with this because of the fact that, I don't know, because of the lower resolution, it made it way harder to see where the gators were. So you sort of just had to wing it most of the time. Oh, man. No gators yet. Oh! Dude, your sneeze scared the shit out of me, dude.
Are you talking to Snake or me? Because I didn't sneeze.
No, well, you made a noise, and I freaked out, and I just thought the gator just jumped me.
Snake, are you there?
Eva?
I didn't make a noise, man.
Did you make it
Oh, did the snake get a cold? Oh, no.
So you're back with Vulcan.
In a matter of speaking.
I did not realize how big a harmony of dissonance was going to be.
Oh, harmony of dissonance is huge.
The boss and I get along pretty well, though. I guess we traders have a lot in common.
Why would anyone want to defect? Betraying your country like that, I just don't get it.
Are you talking about the boss?
Do the Castle A and B map just add up to 200%?
Yes.
Yeah.
In a small
I'm pretty
rural
sure.
Town. I never even knew there
Okay,
were
because that
other
makes
countries,
sense,
other
because
cultures,
it's confusing
other ways of
to
thinking.
see it be
Until I went to
the
work with
addition of
USA.
A and B
And one
when
I found I'd lost
realistically it
everything
should
since I had
not
taken
be
for
that,
granted.
unless it's 200.
What was it that made you want to change sides?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Try me.
Not
I
miss
saw
the
the
harpy.
universe.
The universe?
Not the actual universe. The universe as the intelligence community sees it. I realized that the gravity in this universe was holding me back. That's all. People and countries are both changed by their environment and by the times.
That sounds like what the boss was saying.
There's a world of difference between this country and America. But it's only a difference of position, a difference of perspective. Coming here made me realize something. Half of what I'd been told was a complete and utter lie. The other half was a conveniently constructed lie.
Where's the truth then?
It's hidden in the lies.
Are you lying too?
Who knows? I've been trained to make even the most severe falsehood sound like the honest truth. Weren't you?
No. I believe because I have to, even if it is a lie. That's part of my mission.
I'll have to remember that. If you need me, give me a call on the radio. My frequency is 142.52.
Oh, yeah.
See ya.
One of the main themes of Metal Gear as well is that, like, how far are you willing to let your role as a soldier go before your morals start to kick in and your conscience? That's one of the main themes as well. Are you a person or are you a soldier? Are you just gonna listen to your conscience, or are you just gonna listen to your whoever's controlling you?
Guardian armor is huge. Holy fuck.
Yeah, yeah. Metal Gear's there's a lot more to Metal Gear's themes as well, because do you know about Metal Gear? Ah! That was C4. Where was I?
Do I know about Metal Gear something?
Yeah, Metal Gear Solid 2's like predicting the use of AI in the modern times.
I know Kojima started to have like a reputation for accidentally predicting shit, and that's like why they held off on Death Stranding 2.
Yeah, because essentially MGS2 predicted the rise of AI and also referenced 9/11, which if it's September and I play through MGS2 after playing MGS1, it's going to be so awkward playing MGS2. It's going to be so fucking awkward because you want to know what the original plot of MGS2 was? Before they have to
A
cut
plane bombing 2 towers.
something like that, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like there's like I think a documentary talking about it where literally most of the plot had to be scrapped because after 9/11 happened, they were like, yeah, we can't really use this plot line anymore. Nowadays they can, but it would still be like very controversial if they were to do that plot
Oh
line
yeah,
again.
that's also why like the alien ship that gets flown at like the end of Lilo and Stitch had to be switched out from what was originally going to be a plane, like an actual airplane, because
Oh.
of 9/11.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you have to use a cigar to burn away the leeches. But yeah, like a lot of MGS. If I ever get to it, like dude, MGS to redo it, because if you want, you can watch the playthrough of MGS2 because I already did. Like I said, I did a playthrough of it. There is a lot of stuff that was cut out because of it. Like I'm pretty sure Kojima's like stories for the games, like his story for the entire series was different. Like it probably gonna be a whole different thing as well. Like it's just like the current story for Metal Gear would have been so different if Kojima just got his way the entire time. Like if he just got his way, the story would be so different. It would be so bombastic. It would just be a whole different thing. Like if not for Konami and some of his team holding him back, it would have been a much darker series. Because MGS4, you want to know how he wanted that game to end? Originally,
How?
he wanted Snake and Otacon to be seen as traitors and then get shot to death. And the devs were like, no, that's way too depressing. We cannot do that. And they had to convince him to not do it. And he finally caved and he didn't do it. And you know what's even worse is that in that original version of the ending, he wanted to sort of reference the song. What song was it? Like Here's to You. That's what the song is called. Here's to You. And that song is based off two Italian people, a couple that that died during a tragedy and they were like blamed for something, I think, like falsely accused, and they died for it. And he sort of wanted to recreate that event in MGS4, and they were like, yeah, no, that's way too sad. We cannot, yeah.
I want some more.
But then Konami was like, yeah, we know you're done with MGS4 and the end of the plot line. Still make more Metal Gear for us. And then that's how MGS5 happened. And because Konami back then was greedy as shit, well, that's life. And that's how we got modern MGS in general. And that's what led to Survive, because I think Kojima left the company like at what, 2016? Like he left the company in 2016 and then started his own company with Kojima Productions, which, fun fact, they've gotten decently big enough to where Kojima's confident into like trying to expand into not just games, but also movies and shows.
Oh, imagine what he could do for a movie.
Dude, he would make the trippiest movie ever. Because, he doesn't, how do I say this? The man, like, he said if there was ever going to be a Death Stranding movie, he doesn't want it like an MCU movie. No. He doesn't want it like that. He wants it in a very much, like, cinema. Like, classic cinema, where, like, you know, art, like, the art direction, all that stuff, like, the style. Not like MCU cinematic. Because, as I said, he's a film buff, and he would love his films to be like art pieces. So he'd want very specific shots as well. It's just, ooh boy, it's so weird. Oh, like, I love the man's work, but oh my god, you give him access to make his own film, he's gonna put every single film technique he knows to good use. And he will use it. Don't think he won't, he will. Like, he has much better grasp on film techniques than even some actual professional filmmakers do. That's how dedicated to movies he is. Like, he loves watching movies. But even he understands that, yeah, he can't just make his game a movie. It still needs to be a game. Luckily, though, I said earlier, he's really good at turning films into games. The thing is, though, it was sort of a Team Silent situation. Ah! I cannot talk while playing this.
This is HQ.
Control here. We have evidence of an enemy intruder. Commence alert formation.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
Oh, there's dudes over there. They're coming over here. Great, that's fun. But yeah, like, oh boy. You give that man access to make his own film, he's gonna do whatever it takes to get that film the way he wants it to be. But as I said, people have been trying to make a Metal Gear movie. For example, they want to get Oscar Isaac, the dude that voiced Miguel in Spider-Verse, to...
Who's that? Radio, call HQ. HQ respond.
This is HQ.
Enemy sighted.
Acknowledged. Eliminate all enemies.
And they've been trying to get the Metal Gear movie done for years. The problem is, it's Metal Gear. How do you make a movie out of Metal Gear?
Basically copy James Bond on a base level.
Here's the problem. Metal Gear has so much dialogue that you cut anything out, the story will just not make sense anymore.
No, but you can condense it down.
Yeah, that's the hard part. Trying to figure out what to condense and what to keep, or what to throw away. That's the main problem with making a Metal Gear movie. There's just so much stuff that links together that if you try to remove one of those links, it just loses a lot of what makes sense. Like, you're gonna have some plot holes where it's like, wait a minute, then how did this lead to that? Then how did this lead to this? And it's a whole thing. It's why I think Metal Gear would work as a TV series than a movie.
Well, there's a lot of games you can say that for.
Like, any RPG that gets a series, or gets like an adaptation, it has to be a series. Movies just don't do it right. Unless it's
So
like...
imagine if Chrono Trigger got an anime.
Oh, that would be awesome. I mean, it already has the anime opening.
And animated cutscenes too.
Oh yeah, aren't the anime cutscenes from the PS1 if I remember correctly?
No clue. But they're in the Steam version.
Which I have, which means I. Oh, speaking of which, you reminded me. I need to stream that game again. That's all of them.
I wonder how far Doc got in the game in Chrono Trigger, because he mentioned that he only got to a certain point.
I think it's the part where I was at, and then he just like lost memory. Like he doesn't remember anything else.
The funny thing is, he actually pointed you to something that will save you time later in the game. When in reality, at that point, it's completely optional.
Yeah, but either way, I'm still gonna do it because why not? Might be worth it in the long
Oh yeah,
run.
you absolutely can. It's just, yeah, you absolutely can. It's just going to give you a bit of a scare when you get to the boss of the area.
Oh god, what is it? We can eat the dog.
Well, for one, it's a giant rat, but he has a move where he can leave one of your characters with literally 1 HP.
Oh, it's one of those bosses. Yeah, one of those annoying bosses. I see it now. I forgot where to go. Where did I go again?
Snake, it looks like
Why
they've
am I
got
being
attack dogs
outdone
in
by a
that area.
fucking pinball?
Attack dogs generally receive extensive military training in tracking and combat techniques. They're formidable close-range fighters and difficult to elude. Their barking can alert enemy patrols to your presence as well. Take care not to let attack dogs catch sight of you. Attack dogs may be dangerous, but they can't climb trees. If you've been cornered by attack dogs, try climbing a tree. Smoke grenades should prove useful as well.
Well, I guess he is a cat because if he's gonna avoid dogs, he has to climb a tree.
No, wolves do that too. It's not very well known, but they do.
Wait,
They've got the claws for it.
Wait, they can climb?
Yeah.
Well, it's good things. It's a good thing these things aren't wolves. Oh god. I want to get to the base before I end it. Maybe I'm going
That worked.
I'm going the right way.
Life up. And Bolt Book.
Yeah, Harmony of Dissonance is a weird game.
Yeah, I've already found like the area that you're supposed to put like the furnishings in, and I'm very confused on why it's there.
Oh man, I need to give Snake something to eat. Is there a snake anywhere or anything I can eat? Like a I'm not gonna feed him a dog. Hell no.
They're eating the dogs in Ohio.
Wait, what?
Have you ever heard that?
What?
It's like a joke from a few months ago where like someone says the most out-of-pocket things, and this line that comes out is, they're eating the dogs in Ohio.
Wait, what? I know the Ohio meme, but I didn't know that was a quote. Oh shit, this is gonna fuck me. I need to find food and fast. Fuck it, rat. Rat, get over here. Rat! Come on, you rat. And the polygons literally just fade away.
Oh, it was something that Trump said. Of course it was out of pocket.
Oh, don't tell me this man liked eating a rat. No, no, ew. Why would you enjoy eating a rat?
Because he is a snake. Snakes eat rats.
Oh, I get it now. I get the pun. Oh, are you kidding me? I get the pun now. Also, in the remake, I can tell they were using animations because I shit you not, the Ocelot fight has a bunch of animations for... Oh my god. Oh my god. I know what I just found. Are you kidding me? Look what I just found. Why is that down here?
What?
Where is it?
What is it?
That's the wrong one. Where is it? I got a book. Here it is. Come on. Kojima! You're not helping your case here. Wait a minute. Can I equip it? Hold on. Wait a minute. If I can do what I think it can do...
Imagine you equip that and he just goes into a mankini.
Oh my god. Oh, I know. I remember now. You can use the books to distract enemies.
Oh, psychological warfare. Very smart.
No, literally, you could just throw the book on the ground. A guard would just walk up to it, and it's like, what's this? And they would be like, ooh.
Yeah, that's psychological warfare.
No,
you take advantage of your opponent's psychology.
AKA, you abuse the power of boners. What's even worse is I think in MGS4 you can read it and turn the pages.
Did you hear that?
That's the worst part.
HQ, please respond. Huh?
Oh! I flashbanged myself. They're trying to shoot at me from the ground, but it's not working. For I am immune to their bullets. Stupid idiot. Let me eat the rat. Let me eat 2 rats. Food. That dude's knocked out. I don't have a suppressor for the damn thing. Oh shit. Shit. Back up. I'm backing up. I'm backing up. I'm backing up. Yeah, I would not survive European Extreme, because European Extreme would just... They would instantly just game over you if you missed or you got caught. So I would just not survive. What's even worse is that I have an unsuppressed pistol. And this makes it way harder than it needs to be. There dude's still here. Oh yeah, oh yeah, his buddy killed him. Oh! Son of a bitch is using a minigun. Idiot. Oh, that ain't good. There's gotta be food somewhere. Come on. LF. Bandage. I don't need medicine. I need food. There's food somewhere. I know it. Oh, wait, in here.
This is HQ. Patrol here.
I found a ration, and apparently rations taste like dog shit. I'm gonna talk with paramedic.
Snake, you've got a bad burn. Burns happen when you're engulfed in flames or get caught in an explosion. When you've got a burn, your maximum life will go down.
Snake, you got a burn. You get a burn by burning yourself. Yeah, no
Burns heal
shit.
naturally over time without you doing anything. But if you go into cure in the survival viewer and treat the burn, you can heal it instantaneously. To treat the burn, lightly spread the ointment over the wound and wrap it in bandages. If you do both of these things, you can heal the burn altogether.
Fun fact, in order to promote an MGS3 remake, they've been doing like a legacy series. Like, and they got like the cast together, do like little events to like promote the game.
That's fun.
Yeah, but I feel like I don't know about events like, not gonna lie, events like that kind of make me nervous because it's like, I can't tell if they like doing it or not. Because it feels like it's forced.
Like, you can't tell if they're doing it out of the goodness of their heart, if they actually love it, or if they're just obliging because they're getting paid.
Yeah, it's one of those. Because essentially, one of the legacy series that David Hayter was doing is like, oh, we're gonna eat this thing, you know, like from the game, and it's like, oh, no bandage. Okay, ointment. Oh, leeches. There's a leech on my nuts. Oh God. God, imagine getting a leech to the nuts. That's gotta suck.
What do the collectibles amount to in Harmony of Dissonance?
No clue. Also, the D-pad for this game, for some reason, is the sneak. Also, fun fact, this game wasn't originally in third person. Like the previous two games before it.
I kind of can't hear you well because you're cutting out.
Oh, essentially before MGS3 didn't have a third person. It was the original release of MGS3 was it was a fixed camera game. The third person was added in the enhanced re-release Subsistence. You have the option of going back to fixed camera, but I wouldn't recommend it because it's just so much easier to play this game. Oh shit. It's just much easier to play it like this. Okay, that should be all of them. Also, because of it was removed in the HD collection, they're adding back in the Ape Escape minigame in MGS3.
What's that?
You ever heard of Ape Escape?
Nope.
Essentially, think it's like essentially where you got to chase down these monkeys, and they are essentially you got to chase them down, and you got to capture them with a giant thing. MGS3 had a collaboration with Sony where they added the monkeys from Ape Escape as a little bit of a bonus mode, and it was in the thing, and it was super funny because you just have that's like super gritty, realistic setting, and all of a sudden you just see giant monkeys with with a giant you just see monkeys with a giant like a siren on its head, and you're just chasing them down, and this grown-ass man is chasing them down with glee and then saying gotcha, and then it's just it's such a stupid mini game, but I love it, and it makes me wish it's in this version of the game. Luckily, they're bringing it back with Delta, and that's, oh my god, because it feels like with Delta they're trying like to bring back all the stuff they couldn't do in their HD collections because of rights purposes, but luckily they got it back. So now it's like, hey, you're not only getting the Ape Escape minigame, but you're also giving you an online mode. Because fun fact, post Metal Gear Solid 4, every Metal Gear had like an online feature. Like MGS5 has an online mode as well. And it's honestly really fun. Like, I recommend it if you ever get the chance. Unfortunately, MGS3 Delta might be like, what, $70, $60? I don't know.
Speak. Destroying the armory will... Speak. If you shoot the barbed wire fence power source... Speak. Let me go!
Oh, and just so you don't call your buddies. Oh, wait, shit, wrong one. Hush puppy. Just so you don't call your buddies. Let me shoot your radio. Oh, did they make it bulletproof? Ah, Kojima, you bastard. I forgot he does that. In case you didn't know, because Kojima wants to keep his games challenging, how do I say this? He tries to think like a player, essentially. If you get what I mean.
Oh, so he tries to be like, oh, how can we break this? And then prevents it from being broken.
Yeah.
Who's that? What's going on? Respond.
Oh, it's a patrol unit. That explains it. But I have an AK. What is wrong with me? I have an AK. Hold on. Can I equip that? Equip this. Oh, I don't have another magazine. Of course I don't.
I'm gonna be right back.
Alright, I'm probably gonna end it after this anyways. Oh, I'm on low health. That's not good. Oh, I shot his nuts.
This is HQ. Patrol here. We've lost sight of the intruder, going into high alert.
Acknowledge. The enemy is still nearby. Pursue and engage him.
There's no point in staying here. I was just wasting ammo. I need to move on. Yeah, I need to go. Ah, the Ocelot fight. Let's go! One of the best. Oh, hell yeah.
Ah, you're here at last. Looks like the boss's info was right. Twice now you've made me taste bitter defeat.
Oh boy.
I hate to disappoint the Cobras, but you're mine now. All of you, leave us. It's just you and me. No one to get in our way. Ocelots are proud creatures. They prefer to hunt alone.
I'm back.
Yeah, you're seeing Ocelot do his thing.
12 shots.
His thing is being a Showtime monkey?
This time I've got 12 shots.
Oh yeah, his rivalry with Snake is honestly one of the best parts about this game. Because his whole thing is literally just, you made me eat shit. I'm about to make you eat shit. You talk shit about my gun, saying I only have 6 shots. Well, guess what? I got 2 guns now. That's literally his whole thing. His whole thing's literally just, you made fun of me using only having 6 shots with my gun. Here is, I now have, oh, I don't know, 2 guns now. That makes it 12 shots. That means I out bullet you.
You won't get away from me.
He also loves to reload during a gunfight. Why? Because why not? Oh, piece of sh.
Well, sometimes you gotta reload when you're in a gunfight.
No, but he loves to reload. As in he'll be like out in the open and just reload in front of you. Because it's like he loves the thrill. Like he loves the thrill of like almost not getting shot. Or, you know, just the thrill of the fight.
Touche. I felt that.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Hey. Hey buddy.
Damn it!
I've never felt a tension like this before.
They're also reusing this animation in the remake.
Different from simply changing a clip.
He likes the tension, essentially. And Snake just lets him. He just lets him reload his revolver.
Take this.
Oh shit! He dropped a wasp nest on me. Oh god. Okay, where are you? Ah, there you are.
My hat.
Yeah, what about your hat? That was Robin from Teen Titans, aka, you know.
You know what?
You know Robin from Teen Titans. He's a background actor in this game, shockingly enough.
Oh.
Son of a bitches.
Yeah, that makes sense.
He was also the main character in Sailors and Symphonia.
I love it.
Oh, he wants me to do a quick draw with this man. Alright. Alright, I'll play your game. Ha ha! You can't outgun me, dipshit!
Damn it.
The pain. Hello, you dick. Haha, the pain. Oh, you're an annoying bastard, aren't you? Oh, that's gross. Those are Japanese murder hornets, I think. Or bullet bees, as he calls them. Oh my God, I forgot how many he kills.
You were lucky. We'll meet again.
God, imagine you're just stuck in a locust swarm of wasps. Oh my God. That's gotta suck. Oh, this section. Fun fact about this section.
Oh yeah, one of the Scooby-Doo films did a locust swarm.
Yeah, fun fact. This section, you know how the human eye slowly adapts to darkness?
Yep.
That's a mechanic for this section only. Slowly but surely, as you like stay in the darkness after a couple minutes, Snake's eyesight will adapt and you'll be able to see clearly in the cave after a bit. It takes a while, but it's worth it. That's shaped like a penis. Slowly but surely, I'm able to see. And you... Oh, wait a minute. Don't I have thermals? Hold on. Where is it? Thermals. I don't have any equipped. Well. I just fought the gay ocelot. And no, he's not gay. But for some weird reason, this man... Let's just say this. Ocelot really likes Snake. In the way where it's like he admires him a lot. Oh, that looks horrible. Okay, take that off. Take that off. That looks horrible. Whoo! All right. Okay.
Saving the game.
Ugh, all those wasps. Ugh.
Hey Snake, you ever heard of Godzilla King of Monsters?
No, what is it?
It's a movie. You haven't seen it?
Nope.
It's about this monster called Godzilla, who grows to an enormous size in a nuclear test and goes on a rampage in Tokyo.
Nuclear test, huh? Then the Marshall Islands must be crawling with giant monsters right about now.
It's just make-believe.
Maybe that's why my pants have been so tight lately.
Snake, it's a movie, not a report out of Los Alamos.
I know. So then what happened?
Godzilla is immune to all weapons, and humanity has no way to stop the monster. Dr. Shirazawa develops a new type of weapon, but meanwhile, Godzilla is getting closer and closer to Tokyo, obliterating everything in its path. It was originally a Japanese movie, but they made an American version too. I recommend seeing the original Japanese one if you ever get the chance. It's mostly mindless fun, but it's also got a serious anti-nuke message as well.
Where can I see the original?
You'll just have to go to Japan.
Really? That's too bad.
Well, if you wait 40 years, you might be able to see it in America too.
Why's that?
2004 will be Godzilla's 50th birthday.
You think they're still going to be making Godzilla movies then?
Of course. Everybody loves Godzilla.
Oh, Snake. You have no clue.
I don't suppose you're the movie watching type, are you?
Not really.
Okay, then I'll tell you everything I know. When the going gets tough, movies can save your life. It's always good to be able to look at things from a different perspective when you get in a jam. That's the magic of movies.
No kidding. Well,
Yeah, Paramedic is just Kojima's self-insert on how to, like,
Spirit Snake.
brag
Have a
about
little
movies. He's like, oh man, you really think they're gonna keep making Godzilla movies? Looks at today, Godzilla X Kong. Oh man, oh, I love Kojima. He's such a goober. He is such an awkward goober. But yeah, they're gonna end stream because it's getting kind of late. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna hit it. For those that are new, I really appreciate you subscribe if you are new and like the stream if you enjoyed it. For those watching after the stream, I really appreciate you subscribe if you are new, like the stream if you enjoyed it. And leave a comment when to call me a shitter at this game. I stream every Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 9:30 p.m. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Good night, guys and gals, or what are you gonna call yourselves? See y'all next time. Bye-bye. Actually, tomorrow, because I'm going to be streaming the Xbox, not the Xbox, the Summer Games Fest. Because I'm hoping Ninja Gaiden 4 is in that list. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Good night, guys and gals, or we're going to call yourselves. See you next time. Bye-bye.